All right, so this is a very different type of video for me, but it's something I've always kind of planned to do with Bleach Soul Resonance, okay? So, Bleach Soul Resonance is a gacha I was planning to cover for a while now, but I mean, listen, things got set back heavily, and I mean heavily. So, back in 2023, right? It's been over a year since the last piece of like actual info. This was the last thing we ever heard officially was a year ago, right? Over a year ago. November 28th, I think. And if we check here, was it here also? Yeah, November 28th. So basically, Newverse, they shut down what was it? What they shut down? So I think they shut down, they just shut down Newverse, right? Okay, yeah, they just shut down Newverse completely, which was the publisher for Bleach Soul Resonance, which put back the production quite a bit, right? Obviously, as the publisher, they are pretty important, right? They are definitely important. And Ginta, the head mod, it seems, or one of the mods, definitely, the only mod that really was interacting and also was very definitely in touch with the mods, with the dev team, was saying that it's not going to have much impact on BSR, but to be fair, it did, right? Because, I mean, literally, I think right after, or a bit before, yeah, no, actually a bit after, the beta, which was going to come out, got canceled, right? So we were going to get a beta on the 19th, the 28th. It's like, by the way, yeah, that ain't happening, right? So that was unfortunate. That was definitely unfortunate. But we actually got some good tidbits of info, which might not seem like much, but when you combine them together, I think we could maybe start hoping for potentially, a 2025, more late 2025 release. Okay. And I'm saying this, well, also maybe not saying everything I can say necessarily, but it does seem like we could definitely expect something, okay, from Bleach Soul Resonance within probably the first couple months of 2025. All right, so essentially this video is be on the lookout, and of course, this is also more of an introductory video to BSR on this channel because I never made a Bleach video before on this channel. So, I made this tweet saying new images are circulating that are talking about pre-order. The translated text says, Bleach Boundary officially licensed mobile game is now available for pre-order. Now, Boundary, since it was Google Translate, I would like to say that it was because of Google Translate, but let me know after. Now, this is the image, right? And it was posted on, I think like a kind of TikTok, which we're about to check. Now, it's not fully confirmed. Okay, I do want to make that quite clear, right? But one of the things is that Ginta actually also shared today, the same day that, we could expect something probably soon. And then also these arts are new, right? So if we really want to check it in depth, this Ichigo art does not really look too in style with the rest. The brush strokes are quite different, okay? Let me try to find it. I think I replied to it. The brush strokes are a bit rougher, okay, than the usual art, but it obviously looks very fucking good and probably rather official, okay? It's really just comparing to the other ones, right? Now, this one is the one we have, right? It's the one I have as my icon, right? Pretty much the same, all right? Pretty much the same. And besides that, we also have this one, which is also new. And I thought it was the TYBW art. I really did. Hold on. It really does remind me of either this one or the TYBW one, but it isn't, right? It looks similar, but it's a very different pose, and it has the TYBW like kind of style, where if we go and write TYBW, right, for example, like this is not really that close to it, okay? So yeah, definitely like, nah, it's it doesn't really look that similar to me. So I would say these look pretty official. And the translated text, like I said, says officially licensed action mobile game is now available for pre-order. Now, something that also helps our point is what Genta said, obviously. So what did he say? Hope to share some exciting news for BSR. Stay tuned. Okay. So why this really matters is because, well, I know Ginta definitely has contact with the devs, has arranged a lot of stuff, is in charge of a good amount of things, right? Knows definitely more things. And obviously, I mean, that's also like without me having to give much proof. It's just he's in the Discord basically taking care of most of this stuff, right? Like he's the one communicating. By the way, guys, new server for the beta test, and also yeah, it's not going to affect much. So for sure, he knows of some things, right? And him saying this, definitely, I will tell you, hint hint, does hold a good amount of weight. All right, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Now, what also makes this more suspicious is the fact that this post, right? So I asked Kaku where exactly he got this, and he linked it. And before I was able to check it out, but now if you check it up, unless I'm tweaking, oh, all right, yeah, it does seem like it just doesn't work now. User does not exist. So it seems like he got fucking nuked. Okay, so it's a bit hard to see. It's a bit hard to tell really what exactly is going on with this, but it's definitely possible that it was released early by accident, or it was leaked. Okay, one of the three things. I feel like because it was taken down, it's more like it actually important. Now there's also this, right, which is still up. Okay, and this, it still says Bleach boundary, so I'm like, what the fuck, right? I'm really not sure if it's just because it's in Chinese. Very possible. But it says the same thing, right? It does say the same thing, and I'm pretty sure it's just it's just Hollow Ichigo, Hollow Mask the whole time, and it does look very good. And I honestly don't know if it's an official art, but hey, it is also this one, and it's in the same style. So once again, this one is here, and this is another one of the links. But because this one was shot down, I feel like the timing is just too good. I really do, right? So this is all to say, right? Just showing the proof, but afterwards, I definitely think we could expect something, probably in January or February. While it may be small, maybe we'll get a beta. It's possible we'll get a beta in about a month or two. If not, maybe we're just going to get news that something's going to happen. Because even if we go to the actual fucking Twitter account, it's still been over a year, right? The last thing they did, November 21st, bro. That's a while ago. So, I don't know, actually. No, never mind. I was going to say something, but never mind. So, all in all, we could just hope for the best with this. That's genuinely it. I mean, listen, I really want to play this game on this channel. I know a lot of you guys too are very excited. Already having 200k, considering how shitty the promotion was, is kind of insane. Like, weirdly insane. And I know the Chinese one was, what, at like 7 million, unless I'm tweaking? I think it was. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Yeah, so it was at 9 million, right? Which is kind of crazy. I actually can't believe it got this high. So definitely, there's a lot of people who want to play this game for a good reason. Now, if you want to see anything, go to Arneo's video. I'm probably going to link it down below. This is like beta gameplay that he was seemingly allowed to post like 6 months ago. So for sure, they're still working on the game. It's just unfortunate that it's taking so long, right? I really do hope that Ginta could give us more info soon. Personally, I'd like to say just start getting hyped up, well, once we actually get something. But for now, maybe just start getting prepared. Maybe you'll have another gacha in your roster. You know, maybe you love Bleach. Maybe you're going to want to spend, or maybe you want to put some aside. I really don't recommend spending in gachas, but listen, people are going to do it whether I tell them not to or to spend, right? I'll tell people not to summon on a banner, and then I'll get a bunch of comments saying that they're summoning anyway. So it's like, you know, just spend wisely, but still. All in all, though, it's kind of crazy, right? It definitely is not going to stop production, but the fact that it was definitely affected, right? But still, it seems like we're finally getting back in business. I'm very happy about it. Now, if you want to follow my Twitter news account, would appreciate that. Maybe I'll get verified once we actually get news again. But definitely turn on notifs because I will be posting a lot, and you'll get news here before I actually post it on my YouTube, that's for sure. Now all we could do is hope to see an announcement from this, and if ever that happens, hopefully in the next month, 2 months, that would be absolutely wonderful, bro.